Testing, testing. I should be hearable now. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the stream started here in a few minutes. We're going to let people kind of trickle in, if anyone will be here tonight, hopefully. Um, we also are considering swapping out this game for another game at some point in the near future. I have seemed to have gotten a bit stuck trying to get past the first major boss section, the first act of the game, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll get through it. I just want to make sure that it's a fun watch to watch me get through it. That's all. So for right now, we're just going to get into it. Let's go ahead and run a quick test to make sure that the uh, chat box is actually working. Test, test. Okay, cool. Chat box is working well. That is a good thing. All right. So while I'm waiting for some people to trickle in, I'm going to go ahead and just start playing. You want that caged wolf in your deck? Suit yourself. The caged wolf is definitely got something going for it, and we're going to find out what that is later. And I think we figured out most of the puzzle elements of the map itself at this point. So I think we're good on just focusing on the campaign side of things. So let's go ahead and get this journey started. All right, I'm thinking the black goat would be a good choice. We always need blood sacrifices in this game, especially for them complicated cards. The goat is the goat. All right, we already know these vibes, chat. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhance its health, said another. Oh, we already know how this works. Hmm. Honestly, there's really no good answer here or good choice this early on. So we're just going to go ahead and push our little stoat along a little bit and then call it good. Now, again, I would be covering this more, but I've covered this several times in the stream, so we'll just let it slide. Just thinking about that wolf. Yes, thank you for the hint, game. I appreciate it. I will try to play that thing as soon as possible. The one nice thing about having a smaller deck is that you can pull your useful cards out a lot quicker. Not that I have too many useful cards in a playable at the moment, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna figure this out. And not much else I can do this round. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, mm, let's see what options we got available to us right now. Excellent, excellent. So we're just going to play the stink bug for right now, get a little bit of movement on things, make a little progress. Hmm. All right, it's time to play our stoat. Bad play, man. Shut the hell. Being annoying. Hmm. Oh, and there's that caged wolf card. I don't know if we're going to last long enough to play it, but I would love to. So let's find out. And play that squirrel. Oh, he concedes. You know what? Not this time, buddy. Not this time. We're going for a beatdown because we need them teeth that you get for overkilling. There we go. And now we're just going to beat the brakes off this guy and take what we need. Although now that I think about it, there wasn't much to gain this round, but few extra teeth ain't bad. It is a good game element, though. The regal ant queen. She births a new ant once played. The worker ant. Ah, the diligent ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony. So for every ant you play, the whole colony gets boosted. It's very useful. But we're pulling the bloodhound because we need a little bit of punch. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Alright, so we've already got a head. Is that from a previous round? Because we just started, and we shouldn't have a spare squirrel head laying around. Ah, that was a gift from one of our previous plays. I think it's a permanent item that we get to hold on to now, which is useful. Alright. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. Alright. I really don't like these rounds because they include the opponent having a totem, and I don't like them totems. Totems is notem. Oh. Oh, right. I get the winged effect on everything. The only issue with the winged effect is I can't attack my opponent cards anymore with the wings attached like this, but I think I can figure something out. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna kick butt. Oh no, we got this. I think we're gonna be alright. Oh, I understand now. The totem head chooses what creates the effect. Yeah, thinking we're our noodles now. What do you got here? Ah, yes, the caged wolf. I'm not gonna be able to play that for a turn or two, but we're gonna need to play that as soon as possible. What? Oh, I won. Never mind. We're all good here. Are your pelts clean? You have none. Do you understand how disappointing that is? I must give you this. Well, hey, that's good. Use that to buy some pelts. Do not return empty-handed again. I love all the little edge cases this game covers. There's a lot of really cool stuff. I appreciate it. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor. You know this already. Oh. Oh, I definitely want this totem. Alright, not that we'll be playing squirrels offensively very often, but this will cause the squirrels to trigger a parasite on the opponent, which can come in handy. Oh, by the way, we were having technical issues the last few streams. I'm really hoping that this stream we don't have any freezing or shutdowns. I disabled my stream deck, and I'm hoping that that keeps that problem out of the way. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, we're gonna play the squirrel goat combo, and we're gonna finally find out what the heck this caged wolf does. I mean, yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're working on it, Buggy. We're working on it. He's asking if we're gonna free that darn thing. All right, so then we're gonna play this over here, and I think that's a sufficient amount of defense to get us through this round. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, I got a devious plan. The squirrel parasites are gonna make these squirrels actually useful, and I'm loving all these combos that we can pull off. All right. What was that? We've released the wolf, and he's hungry. Hmm. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? All right, we're gonna go ahead and try the wolf parasite trick again because, I mean the squirrel parasite, because I don't want to deal with the risk of this thing becoming a problem. We'll see what happens. You know what? I forgot. The parasite only works if you attack the opponent, I think. So I might have misremembered that one. But that's okay, because in our current situation, we could just keep blocking the wolf until our wolf manages to completely knock this guy off the table. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, yeah. No, no, this is working very well. Unlimited squirrel defense. That's wild. All right. That was a little bit cheesy, but it worked. All right, let's see what our options are. A crow, a parasite, or a deer. Oh deer. Let's try the deer. I want to see what the deer's got going for it. Oh, it's the goat. So maybe that's not the right word. Deer's hooved creatures. All right, our pack's full, so we're gonna have to go over the sacrificial altar. Hmm. We don't have a lot of cards to run on here, honestly. Um, I don't see any play here that's actually useful. I think I'm gonna just. Can I pull out, or do I have to play this? I actually don't know. I don't think I can get. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of this. I think I have to do this. Um, hmm. You know what? The bullfrog is practically worthless, but we're gonna go ahead and infuse him with the goat ability because that's the only card I can think of to sacrifice right now that won't be damaging, and it could be useful later. All right, now we're gonna fight the prospector, which is a pain in the butt. I cannot stand his butt. Hmm. All right, give me a second, chat. No, oh, hey, Death Boy, thank you. I really appreciate you being here, my dude. You're good. Just having you here is helpful. It's nice just to have people to hang out and chat. That works for me, even if you don't do much. So it's worth it. A hobbled figure stood in your path. It's the prospector. Hee haw. 'Twas the prospector. All right. So I do have a basic strat here that might work. So we're going to toss the smoke down, which will give us access to a lot of bones. We don't have a lot of bones in our current deck, but it might come in handy. So put down the squirrel. Mm, all right. We're just going to go ahead and put him down here just because I'm not really sure what my best course of action is right now. Our deck is still really tight. So, all right. We need cards. Hmm. We don't have a lot of options here. This is going to be a tight run. So, I'm going to eat this turn and then be able to play the wolf on the next turn. Oof. Okay, so in this situation, it's time to pull out all of the stops. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hook one of these guys onto our side to make things a little bit easier, more survivable. And then we're going to pull a tooth, yeah, in order to help keep things in play on our end. And now we're gonna do some dumb stuff. I appear to have made a mistake by dropping down that coyote before putting down my two squirrels to play my heavier card. So that wasn't the smartest decision that I have made in recent history. Oh, that's interesting. My squirrel just automatically placed down another squirrel if I had one in my deck. That's a little unexpected, to be honest. Okay, cool. All right, I'm back on the board, buddy. All right, I don't think this is gonna probably end up very badly. I don't think we're gonna survive this, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens. All right, definitely gonna need that, and we got a whole bunch of extra new cards. My mule, curse you! All right. Ooh. All right, all right, all right. Let's get now. Under normal conditions, I would pull out a heavier card right now, but I don't want to because if I pull out a heavier card, stage 2, he clears the board of all your cards. So you don't want to do that. You want to just give it a second. There's gold in them there cards. Okay, I don't know why squirrels are auto playing or cards in general are auto playing, but that is helpful. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Black goat, get it. Okay. Hmm. Let's pull out another squirrel. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out our wolf card. See what we can do with that. Thankfully, the prospector is not too hard to beat. It's those other guys that are really freaking annoying. Actually, yeah, I think we can just pull out a whole fun pile here. All right, I think we're gonna be okay here. Actually, yeah, no, it looks like we got it. I don't foresee us losing this now. Nope. All right, we did it. Your lives are restored. Perhaps one of these will entice you? All right. So we got the heck is a Gek? That one is new. We've got the Mantis God, the Gek, and Child 13. And I don't know what the heck the Child 13 is. That is a little unusual. I'm not sure what that's about, but eh. Which one of these cards do you feel like I should pick up? I'm thinking maybe the Mantis God because that looks pretty sick. Those 3 prongs means that it attacks in 3 different locations. Uh, I don't know if any of y'all are actively watching at the moment, but I'm totally up for suggestions on which card to grab. All right. Well, with that in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Mantis and call it an afternoon. And this brings us to the next section. Oh, and hi, Sir Franku. Glad you could make it. And Blah. Glad you're here too. Let me see. A hideous swarm of insects gathered around you. Reptiles slipped and slithered around your feet. You were now engulfed by the wetlands. All right. Now we can take 3 different paths. This one right here is matching the kinds. This one right here is just a random card, and this is a card with similar kinds. And I want to kind of take a risk and try out this one over here and see what we get. So we have to match here. The cards must have at least 4 attack power. Over here, we have to have at least 5 bones worth of points. And over here, it has to be at least 4 blood, right? Now, we just started this round. I don't have a lot of cards in my deck. I know I don't have enough bone cards, and for sacrifice cards, and I don't have enough of the attack power either because this deck is pretty freaking weak. So I think we're gonna have to go with the blood and hope for the best. This is usually a safe bet option. 1, 2. Ah, almost had that one. Almost. Darn stink bug ruining everything. Yeah, perhaps next time the creature rasped as it retreated back into the cave. We did do a good run, though. That was pretty solid. I wasn't thinking ahead, though, because we've got pretty much a full pack still, I think. Oh, no, we don't. All right. This will let us turn the tides by pulling a tooth. I literally don't remember what the chicken leg wing fans do at all. And this will let us destroy an opponent's card. You could always use another squirrel in a bottle. And we could always use some pig bones. I love weird little games like this. They're very odd, but it's very enjoyably odd, if that makes sense. All right, got ourselves a squirrel. All right. Okay, you know what? We've already got a good hand combo here. I like to stick with winning hands, and so we're going to go ahead and play out the squirrel, and then followed up by the black goat, which will then let us sacrifice to pull out the wolf. All right, and I put my wolf in attack position and end my turn. Adders are not good. That is a problem. So these right here with the poison symbol means they one-hit kill. So any cards I put over here will die immediately if I put them up against this guy. I don't like that. So I'm going to have to really consider how I'm going to approach this next. I don't like that. That is a problem. We are going to get borked here. Nice top deck. Are you allowed to say that in a stream? All right, let's see. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Stoat here. Having a giant health pool doesn't matter if you've got a snake card, which, you know, pretty much eliminates it. And it is really cool to have a game like this where there's a lot of potential plays, but the actual complexity of the cards and whatnot isn't too complicated, but there's a lot of great combos, which I really appreciate about this game. Some funny reason, I don't think I'm going to go out well in this round. Let's see what we got for options. Okay, Bullfrog. Which can sacrifice to pull out a hound. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and play a slightly bonkers combo just to keep us in one piece. I don't know if this is going to work out the way I want it to, but I'm hopeful. No, it's probably ain't going to work how I'm intending it to. I'm just kicking the problem down the line, but I'm hoping that this will work. He's only got one health. If I get first strike, I'll be okay, but I don't actually know how the game chooses who attacks first. Oh, all right. Oh, boogers. Okay, we are in a tight way. Oh, yes, this is a great draw. All right. We might survive this, chat. Okay, then. Kind of feeling like it's gonna fall into a draw kind of situation if we don't pull something solid here. Oh, boogers. Okay, so we're kind of in a situation where I'm out of cards. All right. Oh, is he surrendering? Oh, he is surrendering. All right, cool. We did it. We did it. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. So these cards right here, we have the River Snapper, we have the River Otter, and we have Kaminsky. Kaminsky looks kind of useless. So honestly, I think that we're just going to go ahead and pull out that River Snapper because that's a great defensive card. Let's go ahead and go up this way this time. All right, so we're going to sacrifice a card. Now, tradition suggests sacrificing a black goat will have the best results here. So I'm kind of curious what happens if we sacrifice a goddamn goat. The Bone Lord was immensely pleased by your offering. Yeah, I was right. Oh, what's this now? What did we just get? Hey, good thinking. All right, so that automatically drops a whole buttload of bones for us at the beginning of the match. I don't have a lot of bone cards this round or this run through, but that'll definitely be useful if I can find me some more bone cards. All right, let's see. We got a bee. We can be bees. You guys remember that meme from Invincible? I love Invincible. It's a great show. Very sad and a little upsetting, but it's a great show. Mark be going through it. All right, let's see. All right, I don't see much better that we can play this turn. All right. By the way, I am taking suggestions for games for later on. I'm currently just playing this as I get started with streaming because it's a low stress, low stakes game that's easy for me to chat with people while also playing. But I will be swapping over to other games down the road, and of course, I will be taking suggestions. Hmm. No good plays here this time, chat. Better get a good play soon because otherwise we're going to be turboed. All right, let's play this. Squirrels. I just love that squirrels are sacrificial. It's like why the squirrels? Uh-oh, not the beehive. Oh, okay. We are gonna lose real soon if I don't pull things together. Please be a bone card. It's a bone card. I believe in the heart of the cards. All right. We got a B. I can't believe it. All right, let's see what we got for options here. Okay, Bloodhound. Let's pull out the B. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna manage actually. I don't know why I keep getting B's, but okay. All right, all right. Let's draw another normal card. Now, you might be saying, dude, why aren't you pulling more squirrels? Oh, maybe it's because I'm not that nutty. All right, all right, all right. And I think we've got this bagged, chat. I'm going to go ahead and play the Bloodhound. And that should be enough to take out the worker ant, and we should win. Boop. Yeah, look at that. We're doing it. Okay, cards with skulls on them. Well, that can't be anything bad, right? Oh, so for those of you who don't know, every time someone loses to this thingy, he takes a picture of them and puts them into a card. So as you can see, that was my first card, and I got turned into one. And then Reginald was some guy before I even started, and then there's Lewis. Now I'm thinking that Reginald would be very useful, as I mentioned prior. We just have a lot of spare bones at the beginning of the rounds, so it seems strategically intelligent to go ahead and grab Reginald. Oh, hey, thanks, Creo. I'm just glad you're here. I appreciate you showing up to the stream and helping me get started with all my hopes and dreams. You know, back in the day, the kids wanted to be uh, musicians and rockers, and now we're all trying to be streamers. My, how things change, but yet stay the same. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. All right, let's see. Oh, I, yeah, why not? Okay, okay. I got a busted combo, peeps. That's gonna give us a B every time I. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm excited to see how this plays out. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. All right. right, we got our big old bones and the bee pond. Me again, yes, of course. All right. So first off, we can play out Reginald here, like, immediately. Okay, the ringworm, I don't know what the ringworm does, but it's pretty nasty, so we're just going to go ahead and put that there. And then we're going to play our little squirrely and play our stoat. Seems like a decent opening salvo, you know? All right, let's do this. Oh, shoot, I forgot that ants get more powered up as there are more of them on the field. That's not good. All right, let's see what happens when we pop a squirrel down here and to see if we get some bees. Because I actually don't know how the bees work yet. Although I can just right click it and find out. Once a card bearing the signal is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. All right, cool. So basically I'm just trading a non-damaging card for an actively damaging card, which seems like a fair trade to me, dog. Boop. Oh, a mantis. Yikes. Uh-oh. Okay, he's got way too many ants on the field. This is going to be a problem. Oh, boyo. Oh, boogers. All right, I think that we're gonna need to go ahead and make things a little bit more even for us because there are too many bees in play right now. I don't like this. It's not becoming of us to deal with this. I am getting my tushy handed to me. Dear Lord, what the heckums? Oh, yeah, no, this is not good at all. And I could play the Bloodhound, but I don't think it's gonna help us here. I think we're just done. No, no, that's it. It's L chat L. Oh, but we still have 1 life. I don't really think we get rewards for winning anyway. So, I got Kaminsky, Kingfisher, and the Rattler. All right, chat. Which ones you thinking? You thinking I should pull Kaminsky, the Kingfisher, or the Rattler? I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Rattler because again, we have a lot of bones in our deck, and that would be useful. Oh, goody, mushrooms. I love mushrooms. We need duplicates. One for each of us. All right, do we have any duplicates? Oh. Your cards are all distinct, no pairs. All right, I'm actually partial to another wolf. So what they do here is they give us another card so that the next time we run into the mushroom dudes, they can actually do whatever that is the heck that they do, which is creepy. I can tell you that much. All right, this is the next boss battle. This is the Fisherman. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. You bring fresh fish. Easy choose. All right. So this battle here is not a fun one. We're going to have to deal with him constantly yoinking our cards off of our deck, which isn't great, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully. All right, let's hope this gives us a good opening salvo. Oh, we could pull this guy immediately. So I'm going to actually skip this turn, though, because he's currently trying to grab my Rattler, which he can't do since the Kingfisher's in the way. This is a good thing. And look at that. We've already won round 1. Go fish. All right. Now we're going to play Reginald and hope for the best because these bait buckets, like, that looks ominous, does it not? It looks a little ominous to me. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens. Oh, it's a bad time, y'all. This basically just turns into a can you survive long enough to take him out of the way because he's able to destroy your health bar so quickly with your life points with the sharks. Because yeah. Oh, thank goodness. That actually had me heckin' nervous, but we did it. Reignite, and we get a life back. Perhaps one of these will entice you. All right, let's see what we got. All right. So we have here the Mole Man. We've got the Long Elk, and then we got the Amoeba. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of the Long Elk. It's a very silly card, and I love it. So I got to go with the Long Elk. The angler's foul smell slowly faded as you continued on. We're doing good. We're doing good. We don't have a lot of strong cards in our deck, but we are doing good. I have, in fact, poked around the cabin. I've gotten the wolf. I've gotten the no over here, over here. Come on. I've gotten the wolf. I've gotten the stink bug, and I've gotten the stoat. So I've got all of them already sorted out. I've also know that you can grab spare teeth from that one skull. So I've already kind of ran through the whole room, and there's definitely some things here that I still haven't figured out yet. But the basis of that escape room I've got kind of sorted out at this point. The snow-covered trees jutted from the landscape like prickly, misplaced teeth. You continued on through the snow line. Snow line? Reminds me of parties down in the finance district. Trial of Bones. The three drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. We do have some heavy bone cards in our deck now. The Trial of Health. The three drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 cards must have at least 3 sigils amongst them to pass. All right, believe it or not, I think that Bones is the best grab here. And let's hope for the best. All right, 2, 4. Yo, look at that! I got straight up like, what, 12? 12? Yeah! See? Let's think of what your noodle, chat. Let's think of what your noodle. Gotta remember what cards you got in the deck. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. These are some solid cards. Wait, what's this do? Guardian. When the opposing moves through that empty space. Okay, that actually is hella useful. So the Beehive will now be an auto hitter, which is good. All right, let's resupply a little bit. All right, Black Goat, always a good choice. I don't remember what value the Frozen Possum really brings, but I will be. Uh, you know what? He might be useful in a pinch. Let's go ahead and grab him. All right, me again. Yeah. So I'm loving these stupid squirrels. These are fantastic. All right, Moose Buck. What the? Yeah, that is a serious goddamn card. Never seen one with that much boost. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, the card sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. The creatures in the way will be pushed the same direction. Okay, that is going to be an interesting combat situation. All right, so I don't really see any good opening plays here, but I am going to try to do some damage to his health bar like immediately. The Mantis God should do at least 3 points of damage, giving us a good opening salvo, you know? Look at that. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay, that maybe that wasn't the big-brained strat that I thought it was. Hmm. All right, that moose is going to be a problem. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it, Creo. You're fantastic, and I love you, buddy. Thank you. Hmm. All right, now you might be asking yourself, why are you just going to toss a squirrel card down? It's because I could use some bees in play. So, mhm. And now we can play that wolf card, which will not survive an attack. It doesn't look like. Hey, Vexing, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it, dude. We're just playing some Inscryption. I'm not very good, but I am having a good time, and I think the chat is having a good time as well. Uh, it is, as I've mentioned before, it is cabin Yu-Gi-Oh. It is woodland Yu-Gi-Oh critters, and very amusing. I like how the cards, despite being kind of like the game feels a little tightly built, but like there's so many different strategies you can use, despite the tight gameplay, that I really appreciate it for what it brings to the table. So, and we're pulling the black goat out, and we're putting the wolf into play because I need that moose out of the way. So I can't be taking that moose down. Oh, oh, thank you, Vex. Hadn't even consider that as an important thing. All right. This is a lot of weird cards. Yo, Jojo, thank you for joining us. Glad to see you. We're playing through. We're trying to get back to the final battle again. We had a very exciting finish on Thursday night last week, where we got to the final boss. But then the final boss cheated and made us absolutely lose, and now we're trying to crawl our way back to the top as best as we can. It is a challenge, but we're going to meet that challenge head on. And trust me, I got enough head for it. Sorry, Jojo, not yet, but maybe later. Don't worry, because I'm probably gonna die, and we'll probably have to start over anyway. So don't you even worry about it. But weren't you in this stream earlier? Like I think I saw you a while ago, didn't I? Yeah, you've been here before, have you not? Or is that me just misremembering things like I sometimes do? But anywho, let's go ahead and give this a shot and see what happens. Oh, oh, they are mean. I don't like that. Hmm. Look at the number of bones we got over here, chat. I haven't pulled a single bone card yet, so we're not having a good time. But if I can do 1 point of damage, I will cinch this. Oh, I guess I won. Right, right. It's like, yeah, you got any bones? Like, what is this? Middle school? Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Speaking of which, yeah, yeah, and I'm gonna break every single one of them. All right, all right, all right. So we've got the Grizzly card, Bonesy Jones, and Elk Fawn. And yes, Bonesy Jones was what choice that I made. What are you thinking, chat? Do you think we should grab that big old Grizzly, which I think would be a good pull, the Elk Fawn, or Bonesy? All right, we got one vote for Bonesy. What do we got votes for any of the other cards? All right, give me a second. My chat is pausing due to scroll. Why is that? I don't like that. So I'm still kind of learning how to stream, and now the chat isn't properly scrolling down. Oh yeah, 6-7 chance of winning. Yeah, yeah, 6 to 7% chance of winning. I love that meme. I really do. All right, so it's because it's annoying, and there hasn't been a new funny number in forever. So, all right, so we have a sacrificial spot, we have the fireplace, and we got like items. Now our cards are a little weak still, so let's go ahead and take some risk with some hungry settlers. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. And yes, we are going to. Now, who could use a little bit of punch? Hmm. You know, honestly, the wolf has really solid damage, but it lacks that necessary survivability. So I really like to boost my wolf cards because they got decent attack already. Just buff up that health a little bit and you're solid. So we're going to take it. All right. Now, every time I hit the plus button, I take a risk of the card getting destroyed. Right? So this is that fun little gambling thing. I usually feel confident enough to do 2. Yeah. You should see me before I do my hair. Before he could stop them, one of the survivors seized the wolf and began to... The other survivors followed the example and began devouring your creature alive. Oh! Fearing for your own life, you retreated. Okay, chat. So that is the first time that since I started playing that a 2-hit was enough to cost me my wolf. I think the further we get in the game, the higher risk the fireplaces are. But yeah, we just lost one of our primary attack cards, so we're kind of boned, chat. And I already have so many. Hey, that's stout, buddy. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. A raven egg, and a wolf cub. So this whole round's gonna suck. Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna do our best here to keep this. I don't know what we're gonna be dealing with here, but we're gonna hope for the best. We're taking these raven eggs and we're making ourselves some scrambled eggs. All right, we got a beehive. All right, that is fantastic. Oh, uh-oh. 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 I did not think this through. Clearly. Okay, so this kind of round is one of the ones where you need to like move quickly because all of these cards are going to get boosted really quickly and they're going to get too powerful and then it's your butt cheeks. So I might need to approach this because here's the thing. If you got good toys at your disposal, good items, you should probably use them because if you don't use them, you'll lose the whole game. No, Jojo, I'm not really winning the game. I'm just surviving. As a famous character once said, "You don't really win the game. You just do a little better each time." Are you familiar with the concept of roguelikes, Jojo? Roguelike games. Oh, boogers. Wah, 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 wah. No, yeah. So, yeah, this is a roguelike card game. But hey, I did my best. Thankfully, we get one continue each map, so. I've got the finest pelts for sale. Get them while you can. All right, what we got here? You know what? The first one's free. You know what I want? I want the golden pelt. Give me. And can I afford two? Give me. Oh, hell yeah. Give me. So, here's how this works. Yeah, no, Jojo, I have terrible taste in entertainment. I have very low standards. I love Family Guy. Like it's one of those things. It's a little embarrassing to admit, but yeah, I love Family Guy. Thank you for your patronage. All right, so we got the woodcarver or X. I don't remember what the X is. My brain is full of holes. I love cheese, and my brain is Swiss. All right, who are we sacrificing? Um, I don't have a lot of good choices here. You know, mm, Reginald is useful because we have a high bone deck, but I just don't see any of these other cards. We don't have a lot of good choices here, chat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say Reginald's got to go. No, I got TBI issues from my stint in the military, but we'll talk about that later, chat. We will talk about that later. That'll be for a just chatting day, one of these days. All right, so we got some bone. Oh, we got a lot of bones, boss. Lucky draw. All right, you feeling lucky, punk? Let's see what we got. Okay, we got Long Elk in the house already. This is fantastic. We are going to do really well already. Okay, okay. I think we've already got a good warm up. Now let's see. What can we do here? Pull another one of these for later, and we got. I wish we had more bone cards. You know, like because like we got a very bone heavy strat option here. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This isn't looking good. We may have to pull out all the stops if we have any stops. I think this might be it. I think we might be done. I don't. I don't see any good options here. So, oh, look at this. 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 We've got our the old goat sacrifice combo. I don't think we're gonna win this still, but we're gonna give it a shot. Yes, the power of friendship and this piece that I bought. Wah 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 wah. And that's it, chat. That is the end of this round. Unfortunately, yeah, no. That's Mr. No Hands. No, no, no. Stay out of my no square. Your death card. Beautiful. Though it could use some detail. First choose a card to draw its cost from. Well, that's going to be easy. And we got all those pelts, too, that we didn't get to use. But that's just the joy of roguelikes. Am I right? And another. This time I'll use its power and health for the numbers. Oh! This card's about to be freaking awesome! 4 power and 6 health from the Grizzly. Okay, heck yeah. And then choose a card from which we'll extract the Siggles. Alright, what's this one do? Alright, okay then, so... Okay, wow, yeah, that is, the Sigil of the Guardian for the Bloodhound. I think this is probably one of the most busted cards we have here. We're going to go ahead and call this one Determinator. Yeah, this is a good card, chat. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to grab that in any of the extra rounds, but that right there is a winning card, and I hope we bump into that. I'm ready for it this time. Ha! Didn't get me that time. Yeah. Ooh, what we got going on here? What's this? The squirrel puzzle. So you know what we're gonna do real quick? Oh yeah, you mean what's his name? Joe Swanson. Yeah, he's not easy to copy, but I can get close. Not quite right, but it's close enough, Peter. Sometimes I wish I hadn't done away with Grimora. She at least was a worthy opponent. Your deck. Alright, Stoke, Stingbug, Wolf. Oh, thank you, Jojo. I actually do voice acting, just not professionally. I've always enjoyed manipulating my voice to do funny things because I like entertaining people. It's part of why I'm here. But I've still got a lot of ways to go before I'm good at what I do. Uh, but it's just a matter of practice and keep putting in effort and stuff, and just hoping that you figure it out. I'm trying. Anywho, whoop, we're going to go ahead and try to solve this puzzle. Now, I haven't looked this up. I don't know how this puzzle works, right? So we got a knife here. I don't know how to remove it. And we got some weights here, but I wonder if I could pick him up. The wolf statue is free. I believe this is a step towards freeing the master. Maybe I should do this one as Igor. Yes, the master will be free very soon. You know what? Yes. He's going to be our Igor, chat. Arg. I was also thinking a pirate accent as well would be fun for this guy, but we'll come back to it. Arg. All right, so it looks like there's a little hole here to put something in, right? And that will help pull something up. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? I currently don't have any good ideas for that. Igor is the assistant to Dr. Frankenstein in most of the classic works. So he's hunched over and he sounds like this. Yes, very interesting. The master needs a brain. Apparently he doesn't have one. But yeah, Igor, it's Igor. And yeah, it's from like older. Wait a second. I figured it out. I know what we're supposed to do. Let's go ahead and grab some teeth real quick. I am not a licensed dentist. By the way, I feed off from the energy of the chat itself, so the more you guys interact with me, the more fun I become. Just so you know. All right. I was right, chat. This is fantastic. All right. All right. Yeah. We're going to put it right there. Yeah. We did it. We did it. All right. All right. Now we got the knife. You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. What manner of BS is this man about to pull out of his bottom? All right. I can't stab you, but trust me, I want to. I'm not Oh! I do relish in snuffing out your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it just as much as I do. Oh, by the way, yeah, Engine is actually based on Igor, actually. So, you're right. Isn't that cool? Oh my god, you are creepy, my guy. Just could you imagine just seeing a pair of eyes? Like you just wake up, and go, oh, there's blah eyes right up in your face. All right, all right. Let's see. So we got a knife now, a kniffy, and I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do with that. Is that a hidden card? Ah, what was that? Um, okay, don't know what that was. Oh, by the way, see this right here? If we get a Kingfisher card, remind me to put down a squirrel and a Kingfisher side by side, because that will unlock this thing and we'll find another surprise inside. Not that I know what surprise we'll get. Okay, so the knife looks like it's an item that we can pick up and utilize. Interesting. I also don't know how to solve this puzzle yet. This has not really come up yet. This is still kind of... I don't know what time it is. I would say hammer time, but I haven't found a hammer yet. Oh, there's one. All right. So, oh, wait. So that was the safe code. I'm actually kind of curious if there's more codes in here. So let's go ahead and thumb through this really quick. Okay, I don't see anything cool in here yet. I'm half expecting to see Grandma's secret recipe in here, but I ain't seen nothing of that yet. I have this power. Annoying. Let's see. Stinky. Nope. Oh, here's something interesting, but it's all covered in ink, so I have no idea what it's in there. But remember this. We're going to come back to this later. Oh, okay. There's a lot of very interesting things here. It makes me want to twirl my mustache. But we'll look back into that later. All right. Now we're going to start over again. Now, you did ask JoJo for us to get going, and here we are at the beginning, where we try to build up a deck and then survive to the end. So let's get cracking. All right. All right, so currently we have the choice of a wolf-based card, a snake-based card, or a parasite-based card. Now, which one should I pull? Which one do you guys think I should grab? All right, we're going with wolf. Wolves are my favorite cards out of this whole deck. Wolf Cub, very useful. And the Carver. I remind you of a wolf? Really? I kind of remind myself of a squirrel. But a wolf will work too. You came upon the whole wood carver, and we've already heard the spiel, so we're just going to get right into it. All right, so we got the bird head. You know what? We're just going to go with this one right here. And that right there makes squirrels immediately get in the way of enemy attacks. So if I need to sacrifice a squirrel, I can get that done. All right. Not a crazy starting hand, but it'll do. Let's see what we got going on over here. Pronghorn. Eh. All right, now normally you'd say why not attack the pronghorn off the bat, but I don't have any good counters for. Oh, I got a squirrel though. So we're gonna play out two squirrels, getting a little squirrely up in here, and then we're gonna play out our wolf card like immediately. And yeah, that should do the trick. And that should immediately deal with the pronghorn. I don't know what else he's got up his sleeve, but it's a good start. Rude. Oh, I forgot that they move. That would have been useful to remember. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pull out our stout, which is not useful right now, but we really need to go ahead and get these guys by the fire to boost them up a bit. All right, so that's good for this turn. All right, not super excited with how things are going, but you have those middling rounds, with nothing super special going on. This is one of those. Oh, and as I mentioned before, my streams do sometimes freeze, so if we have a minor disconnect, I'll get us back online as soon as possible. There's some issues with my USB, but yeah. All right, we got it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, which is much better than lemony difficult. Ooh, this is a new card. The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. The pronghorn and the bullfrog. Now, why the hell is there a mush? Oh, I just figured it out, chat. The mushroom means we already have one of those cards in our deck, which could be useful later when we hit up the mushroomy dudes and they need a matching card in your deck. So that is going to be useful for later. But right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this moose buck because this thing is crazy dog, and I'm very curious to see what I can do with it. All right. I feel like a boulder would be useful. Boulder in a bottle. There's a concept. Um, you know what? I want to go left because I really hate these rounds with the special effects. Let me see what we got here. Oop. We've got... Yeah, let's go with this one. I really need some fireplaces. My cards are too weak right now. We do not have enough punch yet. Wow, this is the same attack pattern you had last time. Well, let's go ahead and approach this a little differently this time then. This is playing out exactly like our last match. So I'm kind of curious what happens when we change things up a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, no, this will be fine. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Oof. Do we have any bone cards in our deck right now? Hmm. Hmm. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just end our turn because we need another squirrel. Oof. And the reason I did that is that I needed the stoat to survive to eat that attack. But now we got a squirrel, which means we can play out the wolf cub. Which the elk will not be in the way of. So I think we're gonna be okay. I think it'll turn into a full blown wolf here next turn. Let's find out. Yep. Yep. No, I think we're gonna be okay now. All right. So he's definitely dead the next round. So we are gonna go ahead and sacrifice our little guy, as much as we love him, for another wolf, and that should give us enough DPS to completely win this round. I think we got this. I think we've cinched it. Done. One. Hell yeah, brother. All right, what do we got? All right, we've already got one moose buck. Mm. We don't have any good bone cards, so I'm kind of wondering if the alpha will be useful because I could see him being a decent card for right now, and then boosting his butt up using fireplaces. But let's go ahead and grab the moose buck. I just want to see something. All right, let's see what goodies we got available to us. Oh, we've already full up. All right, this is Ratty McRat, uh, uh, as per named by a previous viewer of our stream. Uh, so he's already been named, but that will let us grab a spare item when we play that card. You know, if we don't already have stuff in the deck. All right, we got our little squirrelies. All right, we got a mole and a pronghorn. What the? Uh, the stink bug looks a little different. He ain't looking like his old self and nothing. Interesting. All right, so I'm playing this wolf cub because the pronghorn attacks the left and the right, which will let it go into a full-blown wolf the next turn. So we're going to take quite a bit of damage initially, but it will allow us to build up a pretty top-tier strat. Trust me on this. All right, all right, all right. There are no good plays right now, but we are going to make it work. Hmm. Oh dear, I have miscalculated. I have severely miscalculated. But guess what? We can play out this moose buck now, and that should give us enough punch to win this round, actually. So let's try something a little bit more risky than usual. Now, the wolf I normally would let live, but he's going to die the next turn. There is no reason to keep him here. So, bloop, bloop, bloop. You have been eliminated from the island. And now we got this buddy up in play, and this is going to be good. And we can play the stink bug as well. Shall we? There we go. I think we're in a good place now. Let's go ahead and give this a round. Look at that. Look at that. I think we're doing a-okay here. Um, I have no idea what the knife does. I kind of want to play it. Oh, to the user, you will place the weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh, I think you sacrifice a limb. We're gonna find out. Oof. All right, all right, all right. What we got? Pack rat, which I don't think we can play quite yet. So let's go ahead and end our turn. And we won. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so these right here represent what kind of cards we will get. Be that a card that is going to be costing 1 blood, 2 blood, or bones of an undeterminate number. Now, we don't have a lot of bones in our deck right now. We're not doing well on the bone collection part of the deck. So I don't really see that any like special advantage to pulling some bone cards. But we don't have very many bone cards in the deck right now. So let's go ahead and grab some bones. All right, Alpha. All right. Oh, I've got a strat idea. We're going to take this Alpha, and then we're going to go ahead and use that Alpha as a way to boost up. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, yes. So now we get the power of the wolf with the Alpha effect, right? That's thinking with your noodles. All right, time for this prospector pain in the butt. The smoke, it is great indeed. I don't want the smoke, bro. The only way out was forward, and the hobbled shape of a man stood in that way. Here we go. All right. So in general, one of the big pain points is that you don't want to play any of your good cards on this map because you will lose them almost immediately. Because at the second round, he kills everything on the map. So you only want to play what is absolutely necessary to get your butt to the next round. So that does require a bit more strategery than I usually like to stratege. So let's hope for the best. Hmm. I think we're just going to go ahead and grab a squirrel for right now. Yeah, I think we're okay for right now. I think we're going to be all right. For now. And I'm going to see what else we got in the deck. All right. Hey, buddy, it's the stink bug. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and like build up some some good cards in my deck before I really push to get this guy out of here. Uh Although we do need to take out that pack mule. Yeah. Okay, good. We got a wolf for the next round. That's good. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to grab the pack mule because he moved all the way to the right before I played any good cards there. So that's a bit of an L in the chat. But we'll figure something out. You know what? It'll probably be fine, but I really need the greater smoke to go. All right, that's round one. Done. There's gold in them there cards. All right, let's see. Hmm. All right, let's play the stink bug for right now just to get a card in play. Oh, the pack mule doesn't go away, so we might actually be able to grab him if he turns back around. Yeah, okay. We might win this one. All right. Hmm. All right, we're just gonna defend for right now. No, wait, his health bar is too high. It won't work, but it's okay. Mistakes happen. Let's give this a shot and see what happens. Heck yeah, more cards. You coward, that mule was defenseless. Oh, I'm just fighting for my life here, man. All right. Now we got a crazy number of cards. Let's see what we can do here. Hmm. Sacrifice this card. Unfortunately, because there's so many cards already in play, I can't really maneuver right now. So I'm a little stuck with what my options are. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play the bat so he can do some damage to the Bloodhound, and that'll allow us to move things along a little bit. Oh yeah, no, we got this, chat. Check this out. Squirrel. Squirrel. And then what are we going to play on top of that squirrel? I have no idea what this card does, but I'm curious. Bell ringer. You know what? I kind of want to play the bell ringer just to see what it does, but I also don't want to take a risk at this point in the game. So we're just going to do the wolf, which will then boost up everyone because of what I did for them before. And we got more squirrels. So we get to pull some more punch. Hell yeah. All right, I think we got this. Honestly, he's the first boss. He's not super hard, but he does introduce some different gameplay mechanics than what we've been working with. All right, let's see what we got here. Strange Larva, Mole Man, and Long Elk. Now, what are you guys thinking? I'm kind of thinking I want to try out that Strange Larva because that looks really neat and it's new. I've never seen that before. I'm curious, right? So we're gonna go with the Strange Larva. All right. This with the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. We will need another map. And of course, it's the swamp. Yeah, the dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. Bet it smells like a magic tournament here. All right, we've already got 2 moose bucks. We don't need more of that. And the river otter is not a card that I consider particularly useful for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go out and grab the ant queen. Oh man, I've already got a full pack. None of those cards have been useful. I mean, those items have been useful to me yet. I won't allow you to take more items. In their stead, take this. I love this little guy. All right, let's see what we got. There's a campfire over here that I really want, but I don't want to deal with a totem fight because them totems suck. Carver. It looks like I'd have to do a totem fight anyway, so I think we're gonna go ahead and suck it up and do the totem fight so we can get a fireplace. All right. All right, bees. I can't believe it. That's gonna be annoying. All right. Not a whole lot of options out the gate, but we'll manage. Strange pupa. Oh. Oh, this is going to be great. I think this card is going to keep evolving. So. Hmm. Let's see. I'm going to play a squirrel specifically because we're in a situation where I need to minimize. Oh, wait, that won't work because he's got the flying ability. Never mind. We're just going to have to eat this turn and hope we survive it. But I am. No, that won't help either. I pulled out a boulder, but that's not going to work. All right. So, next best thing. And this is why I hate these rounds. You never know what happens, you know? So let's see. Moose buck, pack rat, squirrel. I think we're just going to have to suck this up. Oh boy. Let's see. Boulder, rat, moose buck. All right. So we're going to try to play the pack rat and hope for the best here. Another boulder. Fantastic. Not really. Hate it. Hate it here. Oh, cool. I got the Mothman. Look at that. All right. Okay, then. We're winning this. We're definitely winning this, actually. Yeah, no, this is going to be great. All right. So I think we just got to hold on for a couple of turns, and we'll be okay. Oh, jeez and crackers, Batman. That Mothman's brutal. I love him. All right. We got the Terminator! Yes! Oh man, guys, the Terminator is fantastic. That card has like a 0 cost, and like it's just gonna do some great things for us. All right, so let's go ahead and start moving along here really quick. All right, warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said one. Yes, we're going to do that. All right, so let's see. That is a gamble. I feel like the Stoat could use some boosting. He's decent, but he needs a little bit more oomph, you know? All right, Stoat, buddy. All right, you considered leaving the creature by the fire for another moment. This would be risky. Push your luck or pull away. You know what, chat? I'm going to do it. Let's go gambling. You were feeling lucky. Perhaps you could chance another moment? You notice the survivor gripping their spear with a disturbing intensity. Push your luck further or run back. You know what? We're good. We're good. We need this. We don't have a very strong deck this round, so we need to be keeping our wits about us. All right, we got our good old squirrelies and strange lurvy. All right. Not a lot of good opening moves for us this round, guys. I'm actually going to go ahead and if we can keep the larva alive long enough, it will pay the bills, as it were. And then I'm going to pull out this boulder and block him from doing any damage this round. That's stinking with your noodle. All right, I think we're good for this round. Let's go. Uh-oh. That adder's going to be in the way. That adder is a one-hit kill. So, situation as it is, I could leave the strange pupa there. It's going to die this turn. Or I can sacrifice it and pull out the wolf, which should kill the adder immediately, which should allow us to survive to the next round. I miscalculated things. We are turbo boned. All right, we're going to try the knife. Actually, you know what? We can survive this, actually. We're going to go ahead and accept the price of this one. We're gonna accept the price of this play. I'm gonna let myself lose this round because we have 2 lives. So this is strategic. When will a worthy challenger appear? Man, shut your behind up. Trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined. Trial of blood. The 3 cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Trial of kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. You know what? We have a lot of high blood cost cards. I'm willing to take that risk. Well, look at that. That was easy. Oh. The Wolf Cub looks really useful, and so does the Kingfisher, actually. Now, I don't normally grab Kingfisher cards, but with the ability to strike 3 spots across the board, that is a lot of guaranteed damage. That could be very useful, especially if we were to fireplace it and make it able to do more than 1 point of damage per strike. And then you could beat it in a single go. All right. Now, unfortunately, I need to quickly step back. I will be right back. Give me a moment. Be right back. pull away? I don't think I'm gonna pull this risk this time, chat. I think we're good. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it a good run. All right, let's see what are our options. Mushroomy boys. We can get that murder moose really revved up. Let's take the risk and go do this. And just hope to heckums that I don't have to lose this round to these jerkwads. Because these guys be beating my behind. I hate... All right, what do we got on the opponents? Bullfrogs. All right. Not a lot of options immediately available. So we'll just go ahead and pull that larva in play because once it gets going, it gets going. Okay, that is a bit more punch than I was expecting them to have right off the bat. All right, wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage this round. I think I would lose, actually. So, we're going to pull this thing out of our butts and hope it doesn't hurt too much. Oh. Oh! I sacrificed an eyeball for that. Good lord. That was unexpected. Oh, cheese and crackers, Batman. All right, Mothman is in play. I repeat, Mothman is in play. So I'm hoping that he will, good lordy, do what I need him to do. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't as much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it. Oh. Ah. This game is crazy, chat. Let's try this one. All right. Find salvation cuckoo clock. In the cuckoo clock. All right. Better. Regardless, the choice is final. Yeah. This game is full of surprises. I love it. All right. I think I'm going to go with Reginald. All right, time for our mushroomy boys. Do you have a... They are not victims. All right, let's see. 2 moose bucks or 2 pack rats. You know what? Let's go for broke with these moose bucks. You may want to avert your eyes. Moose buck. Wow. So that just boosted that. Look at that. 6. I've never seen a card that powerful before. So we got a good thing going on here. Now that I have a magical eyeball, I need to see what kind of advantages I have here in this map zone, because there could be like some really good things here that I am not aware of. So let's go ahead and find out. Look at that. Look at that, chat. We got a... You're still curious? First step would be getting those cards in your deck. Of course. All right. So we didn't get a chance to Squirrel and Kingfisher that last round, but if I can, I will. Yep. Keep sealed. All right. You have the master's eye. Does this mean that the master can see me? Magnificus, can you see me? Can you free me? It says keep sealed, so no. All right. Is there anything cool over here? No. I'm just checking things out with my special eyes. My brand. Most of y'all are too young to know that one. All right. With the magical eye, let's go ahead and figure out this clock thing. All right. So I don't know which hand is which spot, so we're just gonna hope for the best here. Maybe. Okay, okay. Oh no, I got it. I got it. I got it. Aha! I can solve puzzles. Yay! I'm smart. The stunted wolf. Take the film roll before he sees it. Now. What are you doing over there? Stop that. What are you up to over there? I think we might have gotten a little something, something, something. Where is the camera? Where is the camera? Where's the camera? We could use this. We could use this. Where's the camera? All right, so we got the film roll for the camera. We just need to figure out how we can use the camera now. So, if you see the camera anywhere, let me know. I need it. What you first mistook for a misshapen boulder appeared to be a hulking man. You attempted to sneak past him, but your foot made contact with the metal bucket. I'm the angler, and you are the fish. It's about to get stinky up in here, chat. Real stinky. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. Alright. Why is the stoat looking extra funny? Here we are. Alright. Guess that'll be it for this turn. Alright, I think we're going to be okay here. Alright, already got our first run. Go fish. Oh, crikey. Absolutely hate those great white sharks. Go fish. Oh, boy, oh, they just hit hard as heck, don't they? I don't think we have any good plays here, Chad. I think this is going to be it, unfortunately. Oh, wait. I have my Uber Kingfisher. We might be able to turn this around after all. See, that's what happens when you think ahead. Nope. Nope. Oh. I tried. I did. But wait. We can approach things differently this time. We have the roll of film. Yeah, I don't like his hug. No, Jojo, I'm not a voice actor. I do a lot of voice acting stuff. Like, I like to do voices. I can do many kinds of voices. But I'm not, like, amazing at it. Like, just, yeah, I do my best. And I have a lot of fun with it, but I need a lot more practice before I could actually be good at it. But I have potential, so I'm told. Though it could use some detail. Please choose the card to draw the cost from. Oh man, this Moose Buck card, if we were able to put this into one of these, it would have been amazing. Let's see. Now we'll use its power and health in these numbers. Alright, there's nothing good here. I'll just throw this in here. 2 power and 1 health from the Kingfisher. Now which will extract the sigils. Okay, now this will make it useful. Because before this card was not going to be anything to write home about. Was there a Black Doom? No, Black Doom is just like extra gravelly, but he can be. I never did ask you your name. Alright, so you know what? This one's going to be Jojo. Alright, just for you. Fat thumbing. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Goodbye. I wasn't able to utilize the film that I grabbed, but are you prepared for what lies ahead? To be impaled on the angler's hook like the one who came before? All right. What are you looking at? Keep your eyes on me. Well, don't you worry about it. That foul stunted wolf. You really want such a creature in your deck? The sight of it does try my temper, but it has been dealt. So it stands. All right, let's get started. Ooh, the tyrannical great white, the master of the deep. I'm actually not sure what that is. Kingfisher. You know what? We're going with the weird Japanese card. I have no idea what it does, but I'm going to play it and find out. All right, we already know this one. We've been here for this. All right, let's see. Hmm. You know, there's no really good cards here to boost up initially. Um, there's nothing really like super great. Yeah, it's just I'm partial to the Stoat. You know, I love this guy. And we're gonna try it one more time. All right. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Now that card has a lot of health points, but no real damage. So we're gonna have to hope that I am able to boost it up more at the next campfire because currently it's kind of eh. All right. So let's see. So you found the stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Aight. Hmm. All right, we need that wolf cub off the deck immediately, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it before it becomes a problem. And then we're going to go ahead and call this turn set. Oh, and by the way, Jojo, thank you for joining me in the streams. I really appreciate having someone who just likes to stop by. I would love it if you were to add me and follow. I'd appreciate it if you're having a good time. No expectations or demands, though. But I really do appreciate you having you here. Thank you. All right, let's see. I have no idea what that mirror does, right? So it's time to play the mirror and find out. All right, let's end the turn and see what happens. Uh-oh. Okay, I forgot about the Kingfisher effect, which means that I can't actually hit these guys, which means I need to go for health points immediately on the opponent or else we're going to lose. So, Stinky. And then I'm going to go ahead and crack that squirrel container. And I'm going to play the bullfrog. All right, so now we have a full set of cards in play for whatever comes next. All right, I think we might be okay. Might be okay. All right, so I'm playing a squirrel to protect my life points. And let's see what happens. Because we only need to do one more point of damage. And I think we're going to succeed. Yep, there we go. We won. Ah, we're on a trapper spot, but we have no furs. All right. I mean, no teeth. Yeah, we got like practically nothing. Oh well, good enough. We'll call it a day. JoJo never dies. Oh, have you ever heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Every season is different, and it's all very wacky, and I absolutely adore it. You might have a good time with that, you know? If you like wacky adventures, try JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's arguably bizarre. Wait. It is an anime, which I don't know if you're into anime, but if you are into anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is about a family called the Joestars. And the Joestars fight monsters and supernatural things all the time, but every season is extremely different than the previous season, right? So you never really know what each season's going to bring. Uh, oh, well, imagine JJK, but in a different direction. But you would need to risk another moment by the fire. You know what? I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna pull back. I'm not taking extra risks tonight. But yeah, no. If you like JJK, you might like JoJo. Might. Some of the themes are similar. Curses in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, not the first season, but like in the second and third season, there's these things called stands. All right, and stands are like the physical manifestations of your soul, and they're all really wacky. You must defeat him first. All right, so it looks like in order to use what we've unlocked, the camera, we need to actually win an entire game, which has been proving a wee bit challenging. So let's see. You know what? Let's play the Stunted Wolf. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Mark, are you sure? Let's see. Play the Stout. Pull the card. All right. We're making we're making decent headway here, chat. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. Total misplay. Man, shut up. All right. So long as he doesn't go and wolf out on me, I think we got this. Oh yeah, no, we got this. We got this. Wait, why does the boulder have damage? Oh right. Oh, terrible. Just terrible. All right, and all right. Wait, it has 1 point of damage now. What did I? None of my cards should be providing it with damage. Oh well. We can be bees. Yes, I love that one too so much. Last year I watched all of that series with a friend of mine, and it was just great to share in the stupid memes because I am a big believer and lover of stupid memery. Uh, at some point, if I the licentious field mice, you will draw a copy when they are played. All right, that's new. Hmm. You know what? I'm kind of curious about the field mice. Let's go ahead and grab them. That's a new card. We can be bees. A stake? Mm-hmm. And look at that. We are already getting, because like I wanted to use the field mice to boost up another card, and we're already there. All right. You know what, Stoat? I'm going to do some wacky BS with you, buddy. You are going to get duplicated every time I play, because, I love the Stoat card, so why the heck not? What's my top three favorite memes? You know what? Here's the problem with memes. Memes are ephemeral. They come and they go, right? And so I won't remember a meme unless it's relevant. If it comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, that meme right here. Like my phone has got like 700 memes in it, and it's hilarious. But I need to be in the right position to use them, if that makes sense. All right, I think we need to take out that porcupine. Yeah, no, actually, let's take out the. Oh right, I have to sacrifice to play that one, and I can't use the rabbit pelt. Rabbit pelts don't have any blood; they don't count as a sacrifice. Okay, by the way, the card duplicator power is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. I can just keep playing stoats until my entire deck is full of them. This is nice. I like this. And they have so much health, they just keep going. We're gonna stoat army this thing. That's great. I'm having an awesome time. And I just keep getting stouts. This is fantastic. Uh, all right, but we should probably switch it up a little bit because these stoats don't have a lot of punch yet, and because they don't have a lot of punch, we're gonna end up losing some pull. So we need to go ahead and finish this round up. All right, I grabbed two rabbit pelts. Those are worthless. All right. I think we've already got this in the bag then. We're set. Eh. I think this card has to be beaten for it to play through, but we'll see. All right, done. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's go for another fireplace run. We gotta push that stoat along. Oh, Rat King. Oh wow. So which one of these cards are you thinking, chat? Which one should we pull up here? I'm thinking we don't have a lot of bone cards yet, but honestly, I think that yeah, okay, let's go ahead and take the Rat King, sure. And let's go ahead and boost because like now that our stoat is so stupid useful, I'm gonna be pushing it a little bit to give it more damage so that it could possibly be even more valuable down the road. All right, buddy. And we're going to do it one more time. This is extremely risky, chat, but we're going to do it one more. Hey, Nikkei! So glad you could join us. We're currently playing Inscryption, and I'm currently gambling on the life of my little stoat. These little wooden boys here are very hungry for my little stoat. But if I leave him by the fire, he gets more health points or damage points, and in this case, it's damage points. So we're going to go ahead and take one more risk. And this is very dangerous. Oh, it worked. All right, now we need to get the hell out of here because they're totally going to eat this guy if I don't leave. So we're good. We're good. But this is a really good strategy with this card now, and hopefully it helps us beat this absolute jerkwad that is the prospector, which is really annoying to fight. The trees closed around you, creating an impenetrable brush. The only way out was forward, and the hobbled shape of a man stood in that way. Mm-hmm. Dagnabbit, now I gotta kill you. Oh, by the way, Nikkei, how are you doing tonight? How are you feeling this evening? You good? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But hey, I really appreciate you even stopping into the stream. It's always nice to have friends and other creatives in the channel. So I really do appreciate you making it. It means the world to me. Thank you. All right. So let's see. Stink bug, greater smoke. All right. I think we got a pretty good opening move. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and pull a card. See, we got Rat King. Very nice. Very nice. All right, and now we got some bones, which will allow us to play Yo Stink Bug. All right, cool. And play him out. I don't. Yeah, no, he'll survive this. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Call that turn. All right. I don't want to play any of these cards yet until we've won this round because I don't want to deal with the consequences. So we're just gonna go ahead and let this turn run. Let it ride. Excellent. My mule in her pack. Yeah, that's right, buddy. And look at that. Two birds, one stone. Already got it out. Hey, Ant. Thanks for joining us. Uh, no, actually, the deck is smelly because there's a freaking fisherman over there with a lot of gutted fish. And I don't think he's brushed his teeth in the last 10 years, so he's extra nasty. All right. There's gold in them there cards. So I really hate that he does this, but he like destroys your cards. But the cool thing is the carrion cards automatically play over if a card gets destroyed, which is kind of helpful. Gold! I've struck gold. All right, so let's see. What can we pull out here? A Warren? Nah. Adder. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna do something a little different. This is probably not the most intelligent play I've ever done. Just pop that mule. Yeah, I already popped the mule, buddy. So I'm really curious what this card does, and I won't know until I play it. So let's find out. All right. Bing. Yes, yes. I think the card is from Japan. All right. Let's see. Play a squirrel. So this is pretty much Woodland Yu-Gi-Oh, as I've explained to other people in the game. It's got, you sacrifice cards, you got a graveyard, you've got, yeah, it's just woodland critters as Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's a lot of fun. So, let's do this. I now sacrifice my squirrel card to play my stoat in attack position. I then end my turn. I believe in the heart of the cards. And with that, you are defeated. Need a light? There you go. So he takes away all your continues for boss battles, but you get a continue back if you already were missing one. Yeah. Oh, these cards actually are also sentient. Oh, what the heck? This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The hell is that? The heck? Is that a man in need of a shave? Strange Larva. This card is really good, actually, chat. We had this in the last round. It was a lot of fun to use. And then the Mole Man. All right, chat. What are you thinking? What card should I play? Like, which one of these are you thinking? The Euralially thingy, or should we go with the strange? I kind of want the Strange Larva. Are y'all up for the Strange Larva? Yeah, yeah. We're gonna take the Strange Larva. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me think. Ah, this place. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. No, Ant. I've played this several times already. In fact, this has been all of my current streams have been Inscryption. But because we get new people in once in a while, I like to let them know like how the game is played and some of the background of it. So you're some random guy who is in a cabin with some crazy woodland hobo playing D&D. Uh, I guess he's just lonely, but then he kills you if you lose. So on one hand, I can understand playing card games and board games with a lonely guy and in a cabin. That's okay, but it's the whole killing you part that I'm just not really keen on. That doesn't really that's not considered good sportsmanship, I don't think. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and look at what we got here for options. I think we're gonna take the middle path. Ah, he turns you into a card when you lose, which is very par of the course. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and grab the Coyote because we don't have a lot of bone cards in this deck. And bones are kind of like sacrifices. Well, not sacrifices, they're graveyards, right? So you use bones from previous defeated monsters or woodland creatures to play them. But you do also have the ability to do sacrifices, which you've already seen me do several times. All right. Okay, so we already know these vibes. These guys are hungry, they're offering you to stay around the fire, and you can put a card down there to boost its abilities, but if you take too long, it'll end out very badly for you. So I'm trying to figure out which card would most benefit from this, and honestly, there are not a lot of cards that I could currently put into play that would benefit too much from this. But let's just go ahead and make our poor Wolfie boy a little bit more powerful. Surely your creature could become more powerful. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go twice. Oh, terrible decision. Feeding time, screamed one survivor, leaping upon the stunted wolf. Their spears promptly eviscerated the beast. You snuck away amid the sickening sounds and gnashing and howling. All right, chat. So I took a risk and it bit me in the butt. Yep, you got Monchied. And now I'm out one of my main combat cards, which is not a good time. So this deck is very weak. Yes, bit the wolf in the butt. All right, so what do we got here for options? Bees. Well, that bees. We can be bees and play the bullfrog because we don't got a lot of good options on this round. I I am too far along in this map already to be having as weak a card deck as I currently have. So I need to figure something out pronto, or it's gonna be a bad time. Oh, it is already a bad time. Mm. I think I might have put myself in a bad position here, chat. I don't know if we're gonna be able to swing this one around. Actually, no, there is a way to swing this around. Oops, did not mean to grab that. There we go. That's not gonna be amazing, but it should help. At least give us a little bit of time. Oh, yikes. Uh, Strange larva. Okay. If we can survive this next turn, I can play out the strange larva, which actually that won't help. Okay, okay. I don't got any good plans here. Let it ride. Oh boy, oh. Okay, so the mirrored card did nothing. I was expecting it when it died to do something special, but it didn't. I don't see any winning play here, chat. Unless this is a bone card, we are boned. Believe in the heart of the cards. Ah, boy. And we lose. Can't win them all, Chief. We will win the next one, though. We don't have a choice. All right. What the heck does the ringworm even do? Shoujo is not very useful. The river otter, arguably useful under certain circumstances, but I don't see it. All right. By the way, we are currently at the ringworm is special. I bet when it dies, it infects the other card. I bet. But we are at the 10 p.m. mark, so I will go until we lose. All right. And once we lose, though, I'm wrapping up the stream. All right. All right. Who are we sacrificing? I guess we're gonna just go with the Rat King. I guess mm, I kind of want to keep the Rat King, but it's got a lot of sacrifice points, which is what we need when we are at these altars. So goodbye. You have been voted off the island. All right. All right, chat. We have to win this one. If we don't win this one, we're hosed, as they say so professionally. All right. Now, flying units completely ignore your cards that are in play, so I can't play the ringworm. Not this time. Ah, actually, if I can survive enough turns, I can play the strange larva, and this thing will win us the round. All I got to do is survive 3 turns, chat. We are thinking with the big brain. Okay, cool. We got the mirror, which still doesn't tell us what the mirror does. Last time I played the mirror, it actually reflected the damage of the card across from it. So I think I can grab mm, I think I can grab a squirrel next turn and make this work. I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah ah ah. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. I think we win it this round, actually. All right? I think. Oh! Look at that return. Oh, boy, that was something. All right, we're going to play that ringworm and hope that it does what I think it does. And then I think we can play the coyote. Yep. Yep, no, 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 no. I was a little nervous, but I think we got this. We got it. We pulled it off. Yeah. Let's see. What options do we have? We're going for the bullfrog only because it might be valuable down the road, actually. So we'll see. We'll see. It might be valuable down the road. All right, what we got here? The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. All right, all right. So you know these vibes. And you also know that I'm a bit of a repetitive jerkwad, so I'm going to end up using the Stoat, which has proved to be a very effective strategy with its rat effect, to eat some worms. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this a shot. All right. Now, we are not going to risk this anymore because I have noticed the more you boost up a card from its base stats, the more likely it is to get eaten. So I'm going to pull him back now. And I think that card is going to really carry us a lot if we can get it in play. All right, we are already on a good roll. Check this out. So I added a special ability to the Stoat, and it's the Rat Pair, which means I can just keep playing this card, which as you can see is pretty high stats, repeatedly, making it a little busted. I mean, just check this out. I'm just gonna be Stoat army here. There's a million on here with a million more on the way. Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, let's go. Yeah, see that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, just the way we like it. Vroop, vroop, vroop. All right, I think we're going with the Ant Queen just because I've decided. Woodcarver or the Sacrificial Altar. I think I'm gonna go with the Woodcarver because I don't think we got anything carved out right now. So let's see what we can get. All right, you came upon the old Woodcarver. Overlong moment, yada yada. We already know this one. All right, so, huh. Oh, oh, that is interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and add the tail to the squirrels. So I can play cards, squirrel cards now, and it's going to be actually very helpful because when they attack it, it'll just leave behind the tail, and the squirrel card itself will survive that round, which means I can use that to keep myself going until I can play out my sacrifices. So, big noodle gaming. All right, let's get to it. A rotten scent caused you to retch. Doubled over, a mucky boot entered your field of view. You looked up to behold an unnaturally large figure. Now, bring fish. I'm not sure what kind of accent I want to use for that guy, but I think it's something brutish. All right, what do we got here? Kingfisher, easy. Why not Zoidberg? I suppose I can use Zoidberg. I don't know. Is it close? Is that better? Oh, there we go. Not quite perfect, but it'll do. All right, let's see. Oh, here goes the Stoat strategy. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fantastic. Oh, I'm not even gonna. I got everything I need right here. Look at that. We already knocked out the first section of this boss. Go fish. Okay, that will be a little bit of an issue, but I think I can figure this one out. Just give me a moment. I'll solve it. Let's see. I'm just loving this Stoat strategy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the chat. Look at this. It's busted. I am busted right now. Go fish. Sorry, buddy. I cinched that. And like all roguelikes, your likelihood of winning or losing is heavily influenced by randomized luck and a little bit of hard work on your part. All right, let's see what goodies we got. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, wow. So we've got access to the amoeba, the long elk, or the amalgam. Now, I'm personally vibing with the amoeba this time, which I know is unusual, but actually, no, long elk. Long elk is great. I love the long elk. I love lamp. Shaken, but with a newfound resolve, you moved past the pond where the angler now lay. Wait, did we murk the angler? With our... Wait, is this woodland Pokemon as well? All right. The beauty of the falling snow could not distract you from the chill in your bones. Your body quaked in a futile attempt to maintain warmth. You had finally reached the snow line. All right, let's see. What's the best route we can take here, chat? I don't remember what that is, but I know that's useful. And then the carver's useful. Goodies. Oop. I don't. I really don't want to take this route, but I remember that is useful, but I just don't remember how. Oh, yeah. It's the. I am anticipating some extraordinary pelts. Ah, right. This is the pelt trader. Hmm. Not a lot of great cards here. Let's go ahead and go with the corpse. And then the elk fawn. These are exquisite, my thanks. Alright, let's see what we got access to here. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Chat, we have a busted combination on our hands. We now have Fate Stay Night Unlimited Squirrel Works. I'm giddy. This is gonna be great. We no longer have to worry about sacrifice card numbers. Oh, I mean, we still do, but it's made things easier. Alrighty then. So every time I play a squirrel, I get to play another squirrel. Ain't that fantastic, chat? I am so god dang stoked. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, the stoats stoke make me stoked, yes. The stoat is the goat, and I am stoked for the goat that is the stoat. Wait, why did I grab another squirrel? That was dumb. Force of habit, chat. Force of habit. Right? Yeah. Squirrel stampede! Up in here. Can I play? I can already play the long elk. Look at that. I was a little nervous at first, but I think we got this. Oh no, they've destroyed my squirrel. Whatever shall I do? This is making me so happy. Oh yes, RN Jesus is blessed me this day. I'm very happy about that. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, just look at that. This is just beautiful. We are doing great. We got a lucky arse. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I was getting a little too giddy here. Maybe I was making too many assumptions on my ability to kick sweet arse. No, 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 no. I think we're still going to be okay. Oh. This makes me very happy. All right. Look at that. All right. What do we got here? Coyote. We have enough bones for the coyote. And then I'm going to play a squirrel just to keep the map covered to keep us safe. Hmm. This is proving a bit more challenging than I was expecting. Okay. We have enough bones, chat? Hmm. All right. You know, I was trying to really just get sloppy with it, but no, I don't think we can do that anymore. All right. Well, I think we're still gonna be okay. Oh, that hurts. Strange larva. Okay, we're the larva would have been fine under other conditions, so I'm gonna save the larva instead of wasting it for no good reason. We're gonna go ahead and save that larva until we get a clear spot on the map. We've got our stoat combo ready to go, chat. We've got it now. We've got it in the bag. We're good. Actually, are you ready to see something that's turbo busted? Are you ready for the bustedest combo on the planet? Oh yeah. It's Christmas, chat. Ah! Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at this. We are just Look at that. All right. Go, my Stoat army. All right. Oh, we are going to see a spanking that no one's seen since the Middle Ages. And that is a ridiculous amount of teeth. Holy moly. What an upset. Oh, man. Oh, that is great, chat. We've been at this for about 8 hours, and this is the most busted combo we have ever had. And now we have a stupid amount of teeth for our pelts, which means we can get some seriously powerful cards for the last round. I think we're going to win this one. I think we're actually going to go ahead and win the game. So long as I can get the Stoat and Squirrel combo still going. But I don't know. We'll find out. Hmm. There is one unfortunate little detail. I do not have a lot of good cards this round. I'm kind of stuck. Like, the more cards I get, the more difficult things are going to get. So, it will be challenging if my busted combo isn't playable. But if we're lucky, we'll be okay. So, let's see what we got here. Elk Fawn, Elk Fawn. Golden Pelts, not going to be useful. Oh, it has a health bar, though. Okay. I might be able to find a use for it. I gotta admit, the ability to just put down squirrels like nobody's business is pretty god dang fantastic. And I'm just gonna be collecting bones like nobody's business. Another golden pelt. Worthless. But I got a lot of bones now, and that's gonna be a problem for you. Alright, let's play that long elk. Let's play that squirrel. Let's play that other squirrel. And let's see what happens when we put that mirrored thingy in play. I'm still trying to figure out what that thing can do. But we're going to find out. I know, right? I got a winning strat. Yeah, you're right. I can squirrel stall. You're right. Yo, chat. We're going to win this round. We're going to win the game. Oh, man. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Lucky drop. Oh, and we've got our Stoat freaking RNGesus has blessed us this day. All right. I think we're good here. I think we're good. Let's go ahead. And I destroyed the mirror in my giddy excitement to be beaten behind. All right. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, mushroomies. Fireplace or mushroom? Let's try the mushrooms. I want to see what I can do for like really boosting the hell out of a card. All right. Let's try that one. Oh, grizzly. Hell yeah. Do you have a they're not victims. All right. Let's see what we got options for here. Golden pelts or bullfrogs? I guess bullfrogs. You should look away. You don't want to see this. Eh. All right. So the bullfrog is now arguably a lot less useless. All right, cool. That also shrinks our deck down, meaning we're more likely to pull our stoat. You know, maybe my issue with card games isn't the card games themselves. Maybe my issue with card games is that I just didn't have a system automatically tabulating things for me. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Moosebuck. Oh boy. Yeah, these guys got some serious health bars, so our squirrels will save us. I know that much. And we only have to survive 3 turns. That larva always is capable of doing some absolutely insane stuff. So we're going to be just fine. Excellent. Oh, and it's over. We've got the stoat. You know what, though? This level of ego and thinking that it's in the bag is a terrible thing because I know that thinking I got it in the bag is going to make things not go the way I need them to go. Because every time someone's like, oh, I got this, and then you don't got it no more. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. What do we got here? Just going to grab a card from the main deck. Here we go. Done. Yeah. Oh, we can have an absolutely monstrous grizzly. I've got a grizzly plan. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. I haven't decided on the accents for those guys. All right, you know what? These grizzlies, freaking meat tank, buddy. Yeah, double grizzly. What's scarier than a bear? 2 bears. And that card is now absolutely worth the price of admission. This is what I love about roguelikes. You have opportunities to really kick it up. You took in the familiar sights and scent of the trapper's pelts, but something was different. The once friendly man had now beheld you with a steely gaze. Cocaine Bear, absolutely. Yes, it's Cocaine Bear. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Buddy, we've been through so much together. How can you betray us like this? Oh well. Strange frog, cool. Let's see. Squirrel. Strange larva. Then squirrel. And then squirrel. Because we're squirrel stalling. Squalling. I don't know if he's going to make it, but let's hope. All right, monstrous grizzly on the field, chat. Actually, no, we can't do that yet. I need one more card to die before I can pull that off. Also, how about this music, though? Feels good. Wait, I can't remember if he clears the board after you win this the first round. It's okay. I probably get in the stoat soon. All right, the Mothman is going to clear this map immediately, so we're gonna wait and let Mothman do his mothy business, and then we'll play the Uber Grizzly. Okay, and now we're ready to play the Grizzly. I'm so excited. I'm not even like properly preparing things. All right, it's time for Cocaine Bear. Oh, you're in for a world of hurt now, buddy. Oh, wait, I have only bone cards now. Oh, that's fine. We have plenty of bones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. That's what I get for not thinking this through and just rushing through things. I've got nothing but pelts now. That is a problem. All right. I don't know if this will actually work. No, it won't. But it does take that corner out of play, so I don't have to worry about it at least. All right, we got this. All right, round one is done. Ah, it is the end of my turn. Let's trade. Trade? I hope you brought pelts. All right, what are you guys thinking? Right, I love the elk. Hey, Decker, thank you. What do you mean? The audio's off? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that really quick. The game's audio sometimes doesn't work the way it needs to. Let me see if I can't fix that. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't realize my music was off. All right. Audio input capture. Properties. Thank you. Yes, isn't it? All right, there we go. Let me know if the sound is coming through now. All right, let me pull the game up really quick and see. Yes, it is. Good. Sorry about that. It should be working now. I'm so sorry. Yes, this music is absolutely amazing. It thrums. And Decker, thank you so much for making it to the stream. I really appreciate it. All right, it's up to you, chat. Which one of these cards do you think would be really helpful for me to grab right now? I'm thinking that the Raven looks pretty tight, and the Grizzly looks pretty tight. What are you guys thinking? I'm really leaning towards that Grizzly because of my special combo that I have going right now. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that Grizzly. Because these creatures are prepared to rip your throat out. Oh, trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. Oh, right! I have a whole bunch of pelts. Oh, thank you, Decker. I really appreciate you making it, dude. Alright, guess what? I can grab all these cards because I collected a whole lot of pelts this round. Very well. Good lordy. Oh, this is not good for him in the slightest. I have an absolutely busted combo right now, Decker, which allows me to play unlimited squirrels. Unlimited squirrel works. Yeah. And then I also have a stoat that has constantly returned to my hand as well. And so I have a strat that allows me to play endlessly. It's very nice. Now, I was going to end the stream after I lose, but it doesn't look like I'm going to lose. We might actually beat this section of the game tonight. Yeah, I got a special totem. Yeah, a squirrel-headed totem with the double rat effect. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, the dowels. Oh, what's this? What's this do? Bellis. When this card bearing the signal is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. All right, that's cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab that new card. Yeah, it's great. We've already. I am Squirrel Girl. The mystery of the trapper and trader occupied your thoughts as you wandered onwards. A light in the distance caught your eye. Let me see. Alright. It's gonna get fun now, chat. I don't remember what that does, but we're gonna go ahead and head over there, just cause. Because I can't remember. Because my head is full of cheese. The trader's post was left abandoned. As a sign of respect for the strange woman, you took only what you could afford. I kind of wish I hadn't taken that pelt from before, because that would have been useful now. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab that turkey vulture. I'm going to be collecting a lot of bones. Yeah, I'm forgetful as hell. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, okay then. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the Uralu. And, oh, and then, oh, okay. I guess I just get to grab all of them. This does create, this does create a one small issue, though. Yeah, the triple cocaine strike, cocaine bear would be amazing, yes. But this does create a small problem. I have so many cards now that getting my Stoat beatdown strategy is not going to work. So I do need to survive until I can pull the Stoat card if we end up in a situation where this jerkwad beats my behind, which he likely will. So let's get at it. Now, last time I streamed, this is where the game froze. So hopefully we don't have any issues, all right, chat? So let's get to this. The warm light of the cabin cut through the thick fog. Surely your tribulations ended here. Doubtful. Doubtful. This is my second time at the Shack of Butt Kicking, and I'm hoping that it turns out better this time than it did the last time. This is not ominous at all. Big pink moon. I've heard of a blood moon, but a pink moon? As I've said before, this man needs lotion. A rare opportunity arose. The great boons of Leshy's woods were on offer. Yes, Ant, I'm in for lots of surprises. I played Pony Island, and this creator made Pony Island, so I know I'm in for a good time. Good times being in quotation marks. Kind of like fun. The Trial of the Ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. I have never bumped into a ring. The Trial of Skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. Well, we burned through all of our pelts, so that's not going to happen. I'll actually play Pony Island on stream, by the way, if you guys want. How do I have a ring? Oh, that's Ringworm? Oh, okay. The Trial of the Fin. 3 drawn cards must include a card with a Waterborne Sickle. So, okay, if you guys say I have a ring, I will go ahead and play it. Let the Trial of the Ring begin. Oh. Oh, I do. Ha, a ring. That is interesting. Okay, I didn't... Wordplay! I love wordplay! The Boon of Goat's Blood. You will start a battle with a black goat on the board. Okay. The Boon of the Ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Oh, that is hella useful. And the Boon of the Magpie's Eye. You draw from your deck. You may choose any card of your deck to draw. Alright, all 3 of these cards are insanely valuable. I think pulling the Magpie card would be the best choice, because that'll allow us to play the Stoat strategy immediately. So I'm thinking we're going to go with the Magpie. Not that I didn't like the other options too, because like the goat on the field and the double draw are both really good. But since we already have a winning strat, we're going to go that way. Exactly, Death. I just love that Timus is here. Thank you guys. Like I love having you guys here with me while I play this. Once again. The Trial of Rarity. The 3 cards must include a rare card. Trial of the Winged. The 3 cards must include a card with the Airborne Sickle. Yes, and I love you all. The Trial of the Swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Sprinter Sickle. I think let's go with the rare card. I think that's the most likely one, because I know I don't have any winged cards in my deck, and I have like 2 elk, so. Ugh, I know that we pulled a lot of rare cards, so. Not a single rare card. Failure. But hey, we still got 1 Mega Boon. And that 1 Mega Boon should be enough to cinch the rounds, and it doesn't matter what he pulls out of his deck, we should be able to win. Brah! Very well. I don't... This guy needs to chill. Alright. He needs a trimming with hedges. Sit. All right, buddy. Let's do this. Oh, how I relish this moment. Yeah, I got a bad news for you, buddy. I've got a killer combo, and it's coming for you. 2 flames will not suffice this time. Care to play a game? Yes. It's time, baby. Oh, we are in for a good time, chat. Yeah, something. And the great thing is, I can sacrifice the squirrels or turn them into bones. It doesn't matter, they're going to be useful as hell as they are. Oh. Oh. It's stoat goat time, buddy. By the way, let me know if the music is overpowering my voice. I think it's a little strong. Okay, just checking. Oh, and we've got our stoat strat. Yes. Look at that. Yeah, it's got the fecundity thingy. Yes. Thou art stoatless? Not I. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Except I can play all the stoats right again. Alrighty then. Let's see, what would be useful? Turkey vulture, maybe? Where is my utterly angry bullfrog? What happened to... Ah, there he is. We're winning this one, chat. Oh, yes. Fecundity. Thank you. Oh, no. Don't take me gold. Oh, you jerk. Oh, the amalgam also gets the... Oh. Oh, we are in... Oh, you little jerkwads are in for it now. There we go. I think we're in a good place. Oops. Shoot. Oh my god, hoisted by my own petard. Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh wow, okay. Though it could use some detail. Alright, first the cost. Well, one blood. But we do know of an absolutely insane strat for next time. 7 power and 7 health from the Yordido. And now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Yeah, let's try that one. Alright, never did ask you your name. Alright, so I'm naming this one Decker. You know, I said that earlier, did I not? I don't know if you were here for I said, like, you know, you get too confident, you get surprised. I forgot that the Fisherman's Hook could pull my card back after I killed the other card. It just didn't even come to mind. Any good card has its portrait. Alright. That will be all. And that's the end of that one. Yep. Now, I don't know why I even bothered to add the 7/7, but I didn't think the insta-kill was going to be an option, so... The last challenger made it all the way to the end of the path. They were not prepared for what awaited them there. Alright, chat, that was the best run we've ever had, and I got petarded, so... I got petarded. So, hoisted by ye old petard. So, this is going to be it for the stream for tonight, unless other people would like to continue watching, or do you think this is a good point for us to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight? What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking it's wrap-up time, personally. So, thank you so much all for making this stream. It is an absolute pleasure getting to play with all of you, and I hope to see you at the next one. Bye.